Yeah, the thing is sustainability, and that's bottom line. At this time, the world over, if we are not careful to sustain the benefits of God to mankind or nature to mankind, we would have lost out for generations unborn. So the key in environmental management and disaster risk reduction is all about sustainability, how to bring beneficiation of our natural resources and God-given resources, as it were. We know that we Africans are very religious, but nature itself has birthed on Nigeria creditably. So we have river courses, islands, streams, we have the Atlantic Ocean and all of that, and it's estuaries of the River Niger and Benue. Now, the idea behind this is how to raise to par our understanding and the knowledge-based area in all that is required for us to achieve the best for Nigeria as a country. Yeah, the expectation is simple. We would want all key sector actors to work together to synergize and do a better delivery for our common good. It is not right for maybe NPA to be doing a yeomanship, NIMAS are doing a yeoman's thing, NIWA are doing, or for any of the other agencies that are ancillary, even the Navy, but for everyone to come in tandem and understand that we all must work together for the common good of Nigeria. And so we feel that at the end of this workshop, people would have gone back home with a clearer understanding of how to work in synergy.
Oh, this is the right time that this workshop came up because one, Nigeria is looking at diversification of the economy. And you know, once the water is clean, do you understand? We are talking about security and then the pollution of the marine. So once there is, the water is clean and it does not have a problem, well, it's not within our purview, but if the concerned agency or the management that they're seeing the water in a clear way, and then people that are doing importation and exportation, and then like coming to our own people too, the agricultural aspects of our own people, at least there's going to be the boost of economy for the country, because we are mono-economic country. We cannot depend fully on oil. Like things like fish and fish products or the other marine seafood are being brought into the country. We have to check to see the safety, do you understand, of the food itself, because safety is health. Health is for the nation, do you understand? So I would just advise that the management that are concerned should take things in order and then ensure that the marine water is being cleared of either pollution or the security, because looking at even our people down there in the south, they are experiencing a lot of things and it's hazardous, and then it reduces the way we generate revenue into the country.
I said earlier, the Navy has been working around the clock since its inception to ensure that the maritime environment is safe, secure, and conducive for socio-economic activities to thrive. So now that we are having a ministry of blue economy, and this is the discussion that is going around all over now, it is a program that everyone must come on board, and for the nation to benefit from the maritime resources in our maritime environment, there must be security. So the military, that's the armed forces of Nigeria, through the relevant arm, that's the Nigerian Navy, is doing everything possible to ensure that the waterways, the creeks, the coastal areas, and indeed Nigerian maritime environment extending up to the exclusive economic zone, up to 200 nautical miles, is safe from all social vices, including piracy, bunkering, and any other thing that undermines the survival of the nation by pilfering and interfering with peaceful activities. So the Nigerian Navy is collaborating with all other security agencies operating in the maritime environment and stakeholders like this, ministries, departments, and parastatals, all have a role to play. The Navy cannot do it alone, so it is a whole of the society approach. So the Navy is working together with all other agencies, other sister services, security agencies, and other stakeholders in ensuring that the coastal communities islands can survive on their own, can go about doing their peaceful activities, and also Nigerian nation can exploit the vast resources contained in the maritime environment. So we need everyone, including you journalists, information. Every other person has a role to play in ensuring that the maritime environment is safe, secure, and conducive for socio-economic activities. So,
okay, when we talk about disaster, we are talking about something that we did not plan for, is a destructive incident, and it can happen anytime. And so we in Ministry of Environment, as you know, organization that want to see to the sustainability of environment and to ensure that everybody is living, a free and a harmless, in Nigeria. So these are the things we look into, and that is why I have come to be a member of the institution. Disaster can be like a flood. It can be like what they've been experiencing in some other part of the world, like tsunami. It can be an earthquake and all that. But we are very thankful to God for the kind of, environment He gave us in Nigeria, whether being the soil, being the water. It's only when we, have activities that are not really sustainable that can bring maybe flooding, when the drainages are not being, cleared on time, or when we have constructions without putting the issue of drainage at heart. That is when we have the little ones we have, most especially flooding in some parts of the country. Our waterways, we can see that a lot of channels are being blocked, and the issue of waste management too is also affecting, the free flow of our waterways. And water, as they always say, will always find its course. So if we are not managing our waterways, then we always have what we call disaster. But I want to think that the ministry and other associates, MDAs, are working on this. The theme of today is very relevant because it's all about managing disaster. If our waterways are not managed, if they are not cleared, if we are dumping refuse inside these waterways, then definitely we'll have the repercussions of it.
We must commend the government of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu on investing in the blue economy. He has opened a new vista for the Nigerian economy to blossom, and the blue economy is very apt at this time, in that every additional thing that government can do to broaden the economy and to give impetus to activity of Nigerians is welcome. The blue economy is very apt at this time. Government would be able to raise money from it and to broaden the scope of work of Nigerians, to tap into this. There will be boat builders, there will be those who go into fishing, there are other areas, and all this will help in modernizing and invigorating the Nigerian economy. That is why this workshop by the Institute is on how to maximize such potentials in the blue economy is taking place. And I'm sure that those who have come for the workshop will take advantage of this and learn. I'm sure that there will be a communique at the end of this workshop which will be passed on to government, and government can see this as a blueprint for work to improve what it's doing in maximizing benefits of the blue economy.
Is timely. The ocean contains everything a man do. You agree with me that our coastal water bodies and generally our coastal water augment the oxygen demands of all biotic organisms on this terrestrial plane. The marine environment houses most of, if not all, the fishes and all marine animals. So the quality of their environment is significant to everything a man does. And I'll be looking at the topic from the pollution aspect of it. You see, if we don't control marine pollution, either through plastic enrichment of our water bodies or the toxicologies of maybe killing fishes with Gamali 20 and some other animals, this animal, they risk existentiality and extinction is inevitable. So it's worthwhile the workshop is timely and all stakeholders have to do what is necessary to keep the marine environment healthy.
Well, the institute has been on ground for close to 5 years, and although it's just an institute that's coming up, but we need to help to publicize it and do the needful to make the institute grow the way it is. A vibrant one, as an idea that it takes time to grow and become a very top-notch shot in the nearest future. So my own is to ensure that I create a good policy that will help the institute to grow in a long way, establishing a development in the Nigerian economy.
Thank you for watching BMC TV. Please watch, like, and subscribe to our YouTube channel.